International teams are joining the search for survivors in Morocco's earthquake disaster zone. This is video from Spanish rescuers in a village hit by the quake. Reaching those communities is difficult. Rock and debris from the quake is blocking winding mountain roads. A member of the Spanish rescue team says the village is totally destroyed. Morocco state broadcaster is reporting now the number of dead has jumped to very nearly 2,500. Tens of thousands more desperately need humanitarian relief. Now, Morocco is mobilizing its military to reinforce rescue teams. Aid is now reaching some of the devastated villages, but others remain cut off from help. The quake is the deadliest in Morocco in more than 60 years. It hit with catastrophic force on Friday night. The 6.8 magnitude quake was centered near the High Atlas Mountains, south of Marrakesh. United Nations officials say hundreds of thousands of people are affected. Chris Brown leads our CBC News team in Morocco and brings us the very latest on the rescue effort.
Well, this is shaping up as a very critical day for search and rescue crews trying to get to those victims of the earthquake. We're approaching the 72-hour mark, and that is an extremely important cutoff, because after that, chances of survival for people stuck, trapped underneath demolished buildings, it drops off exponentially. Right behind me, there's a team of British search and rescue, urban search and rescue efforts who have just arrived. They set up camp overnight. None of them have slept, and they're going to be heading up into the Atlas Mountains to some of the villages that have only just now been opened up. Many of them were cut off because of fallen rocks. The roads were unpassable, but they're here. There's some dog teams. Britain has a number of dog teams that they're sending. They have medical doctors, and they're hoping that they're here in time and are going to be able to get on the ground quickly and make a difference. Just off, I'll step over here. There's a Spanish team over here as well, and they're getting ready to go. So this is the first time really since this earthquake that we've seen a sizable international presence here on the ground in Morocco. Until now, it's largely been very localized efforts. And in fact, we haven't even really had that many updates from Moroccan authorities about the status of the search and rescue operation. Morocco's King Mohammed VI has not made any public statements. So we really only know the death toll and not much more, not even the number of people missing. So this will be a very significant day for pulling people out of the rubble and getting a much better grasp really on the enormity of this tragedy. Chris Brown, CBC News, outside Marrakesh, Morocco.